You had someone who you used to know at Cornish.
Yeah, and we hung out and stuff. We used to be friends for a while, but then they dropped out of school, and we haven't really talked that much since. Sometimes they would like visit Seattle, and we would hang out and stuff. But I wanted to tell a story specifically because
There wasn't even anything over here. It was the opposite direction.
neither Ben nor Mason knew about it.
But you were gonna make a
But
game.
I was gonna make a game with him, and the idea was that he wanted to learn a bit of programming just to get like, because he didn't know he had no idea how to use like any
This one I think you can run.
programming softwares, and he wanted to make a game anyway. And I told him like, hey man, we could work together to make a game if you want, but we really need somebody who knows how to program.
Yeah, we need a
And he
programmer.
kept insisting that that it was fine and that he could learn how to program and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna be spending a lot of time
That's gonna be all your time is gonna get focused on that.
on learning how to program.
You can probably find someone who knows how to program.
Yeah, exactly.
Easier than you would be able to learn how to program.
Like just like join a game jam or something and network, Yeah, I just found it really annoying. I really wanted to make a game with him, and I had ideas. Like I drew up some like proof of like concept
some little concept
artwork.
arts.
little concept arts. That Bufo and Mr. Fizz character that I made an animation on, that was gonna be the game. That was gonna be like a game. The whole lore behind those two characters is that they run a business where they perform as clowns for like for like birthday parties and stuff.
Okay, like for birthday parties.
For birthday parties, and circuses aren't really being that successful right now, and so they have to make their ends meet in the city. And this TV guy,
So prostitution.
this TV guy promises them a good future, but what ends up happening is that like they end up getting like scammed or whatever, and they like the whole adventure is like them sort of trying to find this guy. Like they're scouring through like different like worlds, and like each world is like themed after like a genre of like show or movie or whatever. And I thought that idea was cool, and that was like heavily inspired by like Pizza Tower. That was like the big inspiration. Like Pizza Tower was like the big inspiration. Like I really enjoyed playing Pizza Tower. And
Yeah, I haven't played that game yet, but I know that you like the game, and you bought a vinyl, you bought a little record, and you smeared pizza grease all over it, and then you're like, I can't play this anymore.
anymore. The grease is crusted
It's in
into
the
the
grooves, and they
grooves.
just sound like grease now.
It just sounds greasy. It's just greasy music.
But like, what year was this in? So wait, those characters were originally designed for that?
For the game? No. They were designed as like,
Can you do the last one now?
yeah. I had the concept of those two characters because I wanted to like eventually like write like a little mini show, but that never really came to happen, and that animation is kind of the only thing
Oh, you
that's
should
come
go
of it.
save after this.
Oh, right.
That little
but-
animation's the only thing that ever came from it.
Yeah, that ever came for it, and like right now, like as I'm like older, I don't really feel like visiting that idea. I don't really feel like visiting that idea right now. Mostly because I care more about Raw Pop Coffee Shop. What the fuck? All right,
That's the little thing I want to draw for the thumbnail.
the little disgusting
I want to draw the disgusting fetus.
disgusting fetos. But Raw Pop Coffee Shop is like an evolution of what Bufo and Mr. Fizz were gonna be.
Yeah. You want to make more Rock Pop Coffee Shop, like for sure. Like that's what
Like
you're
for
doing
sure,
next.
that is
That
the
is your next
absolute
project.
That is the
Have
absolute
you started
next
working
project.
on the next episode?
I haven't worked on the next episode. The way I'm thinking of approaching it right now is once I finish, I haven't started, but I want to eventually like try to put Raw Pop Coffee Shop into film festivals and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And once that period of time is up, I'll just
Then you'll
release
actually
it
post it on your channel.
on YouTube and get started on the next part.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure I want to get started right away on like the second episode because I know myself well enough to just want to like go in a more ambitious direction this way.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I want to write like 10-minute long episodes because that's too much right now.
Yeah.
But I do want to like expand upon the world, because I'm not gonna spoil what happens at the end of the first episode, but in the second episode, it takes place inside the mall, and they've relocated to like a new place, and you know there's like more people working there. There are stores. There are different characters and stuff.
There could be all different people from all different stores.
Exactly, and I want to like explore it.
I feel like you don't even have to. Well, you probably have your own idea already of how things are gonna be, but I'm like, you don't even have to make full-on episodes. You could have little
like
character episodes that are like a minute and a half of Rock Pop Coffee Shop.
Yeah.
Like fully produced animation, but there's like a customer who's really fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have it like that. I was thinking like between those long, like more fleshed out episodes, I want to have like shorts.
Yeah.
So,
well, like me and Loud Tunes are working on something together, and it's a very difficult project, like to figure out how to split the work between us on it.
Yeah.
But once we're done with that, I don't think we're gonna go straight into making a second episode. I think we're probably gonna make more like little things together.
Yeah.
Just because doing one big animation is kind of cool if you have like a budget and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like,
just takes a lot of
otherwise
energy.
It's like people can't see your art, and then unless you're already doing like amazingly, then they aren't gonna watch your full-sized animation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is that a save room? That looks like a save room.
Right. Let's save.
The light's flickering though.
Is that good or bad?
I think this is a glitch save room.
What does that mean?
Did you read the text?
Save erased? The game can just erase your saves?
Okay.
It's important that I don't die then, I guess.
Yeah, don't. Oh, well, this is a. You can't go back. Holy shit! Holy shit! Fucking die! Shoot it, Jonathan! Shoot his prolapse dead! Shoot it! Shoot it! Oh my god! Shoot his prolapse dead! Okay.
This is awesome.
You're dead now. I guess we have to reset the whole game now.
What? You fucking terrified me, dude. I was not like I was actually gonna quit I was actually gonna quit the playthrough. Like I was never gonna play this game again if it did that.
I don't know if you know this, but Jonathan as a kid, he didn't have money for video games. He couldn't play video games, so it's okay that he doesn't know how to use a mouse or a keyboard or a controller. Because when he was a little boy,
this is the right way.
he had to spend all of his money on shoes, and he couldn't buy a PS5. He had to buy little boxes of cereal. He couldn't buy a PS5. He had to pay his way through life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I had to do all of that.
You never had a chance to play a first-person shooter.
And you know what? It's not easy to be a father, okay?
Yeah. You try having 6 kids and try to play first-person shooters in the meantime.
Exactly.
Try having 6 whole children, 5 of which died.
5 of which died. The last one went and worked into the strawberry fields for all eternity.
Yeah, and you have to deal with that mental torment.
Yeah, and it ain't no joke. It's no joke, dude.
It fucking sucks.
It sucks. You don't get to.
So that's why you don't know how to play a first-person shooter.
You only get to see them like once every holiday.
Once in a moon.
Once in a moon.
Once a moon.
You showed me a stop motion animated show where with these 2 roommates who are both idiots. What was it called?
What? 2 roommates who are both idiots and stop
Who are
motion.
both idiots and don't like know how to like fix things, so they just make things worse in their own house.
Pat and Matt. Pat and Matt.
Yeah.
Pat and Matt.
Yeah.
Pat and Matt. Those animations are like iconic in Slovakia.
You showed me one of those episodes, and I thought it was so funny.
It was really
It
funny.
was hilarious. They're actually like stupid.
The whole joke is just that they'll do some simple job where it's like, okay, well let's
replace these windows.
Let's replace the windows, and then he's like, oh, I hate having to do it by hand, so I'm gonna build a machine that like scrapes it off, and he builds this beautiful, perfect machine that scrapes it off. But then when what's this music? After he builds this machine that beautifully scrapes off all the paint, it just throws the windows and breaks all the glass inside of them at the end of it. 2026, that's today.
Dude, we time traveled.
Wait, what did the note say?
It said something along those
That's from
lines
today.
of his prolapse not hurting.
I had the darkest soul, and I lashed out against anyone who got close. But someone kept pushing me into the light. It hurt for a while, but it doesn't hurt anymore. But Mason wrote that today.
He did write
Right
that
now
today.
he's not in his room. He's down here.
He's down here in this hole.
So yeah, the machine would scrape the paint off, and then at the end it would toss it into a pile and fucking break it. That's what would happen.
Yeah.
And it was really funny. It was good. They'll come up with such a smart solution, but then it causes a completely new problem that breaks everything before it. Okay.
Fuck.
Can't go back. And that's Pat and Matt. It's just every episode is like that. And it's classic
Yeah.
old Czech animation.
And you pointed out how you grew up on that. And that reminded me of a show that I watched that I grew up on, and it was called El Chavo del Ocho.
Yeah, you showed
And I
me
showed
that.
it to you, and you liked it.
I did like that show.
And to anybody who doesn't know, because I imagine Western people don't know what
I
that
don't
show
think
is,
any of them do.
but it was a really popular show in Mexico.
He lives in a barrel, dude. He's
He
a
lives
little
in a
homeless
barrel.
kid, and he
He's
lives
an
in a
orphan.
barrel.
He lives in a barrel. He doesn't have a mom or dad.
And he has to deal with the alcoholic old man.
The alcoholic old man who lives with his daughter who hangs out with him, and it's really just like grounded in like real life, like
Yeah.
I think that's like what the biggest appeal of the show is, and that's why I liked it so much,
Yeah.
because it was grounded in just real life stories of real people. Like you have like a landlord who's like rich
Yeah.
and like is always like
he keeps getting money.
he keeps getting
He
money.
keeps coming asking for rent.
He keeps coming asking for rent. We have like the kid who's like spoiled by like his mom. But yeah, the show.
It was like cool though. I feel like well, it's a kids show, and so is Pat and Matt. But then Pat and Matt is like, I feel like it's a kids show, but then adults would watch it just as well. And this is like in communist-esque, because like Czechoslovakia wasn't actually under USSR, but they were
Yeah.
like socialist or whatever. And it's all this like hardworking, like it's funny because it's like for the adults they watch and they're like, "Oh, that's not how I would do that work. I know how to do work. I like to do jobs." And it's funny because they're working poorly. And then the kids are like, "Ha ha ha, these guys are stupid."
Yeah.
The grown-ups are like, "Ha ha ha, these guys are stupid. I would know how to paint a wall. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that." It's like it's making fun of them for being bad workers. I just think it's funny because like culturally, it's like everyone knows how to work. Everyone's a proper handyman.
Yeah.
Except these guys. Look at them. Isn't it funny?
Isn't it funny how
I don't know if it's the same with that. Because I only watched a couple episodes. I don't know if it's like. Oh!
That's the same thing for a Chavo del Ocho. Kids can enjoy it, and
The grown-ups can be like,
The
look at that
grown-ups-
alcoholic man.
look at that alcoholic man. He's
Look
just
at this
like me.
this piece of shit landlord who keeps
Yeah.
on stealing from this guy.
I've seen people like that before.
Yeah.
It's meant for the whole family to enjoy, and I think the way Chespirito, the director, intended it to be, it's a show that his family can like enjoy and like sit and laugh at, and I think that's really beautiful.
Go through the door now.
And I think
It's not giving you a second to talk about a Chavo del Ocho.
no, it's
man.
not giving me the second to talk about what I want to talk about. What El Chavo del Ocho sets out to do,
Be a family show.
I kind of want to set out to do the same thing with Rock Pop Coffee Shop, where it's like
Oh yeah.
it tells stories of like real people, and it doesn't come across as like negative. I want to like I don't want to be like positive in like a delusional sort of way, but I just want to sort of paint a picture of people
Different people.
live different lives and bad
Act
things
different
happen to
ways.
them, and they respond how they choose, but ultimately what okay, you're slower. Just die,
this
dude.
gun is so weak.
Yeah, it tells the stories of real people with their own struggles and stuff, and ultimately the thing that makes life worth living is being surrounded by people you care about, and
Yeah.
that's the lesson that I've come to learn
It's true.
as I've continued to live.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to paint that same mural with Raw Pop Coffee Shop, I think a lot of adult shows are.
That's too beautiful.
I think a lot of adult shows are like overly negative, like Rick and Morty and like Family
true.
Guy. They're just like
They're like pure negativity.
Pure
It's
negativity.
Pure sarcasm.
They write characters
Fucking-
that like hate each other and they have no chemistry at all, and I fucking hate it.
And they all just kill each other and murder
They all
each
just
other
kill each
just
other.
because they hate each other and like.
Yeah, and it's funny for like an episode or two, but after a while you get like sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just.
With Raw Pop Coffee Shop, I want to be funny about it. Like I want to be funny too, but I don't want to be like, look, these characters hate each other and they're constantly ripping off one another, you know?
Go this way, go to the end and then left.
Like I wanna write a show that's in this sort of like a similar vein to like Smiling Friends, but obviously
I was gonna say Smiling Friends is a very positive show.
it's very positive
Okay,
in a
so
very absurd way.
That's looking at the room that you grabbed the thing from, right?
It is.
Yeah. So
this is like an
so I guess you can just go back now because you got a key.
yeah.
Oh.
He's climbing up.
No.
He's not supposed to do
He's
that.
gonna catch up to you. He's gonna catch
No.
up to you.
Oh no!
I just fucked you
Oh no!
completely.
Oh no! Please!
I told you to
Please!
climb the ladder.
Please!
What?
There was a person here.
There was. I saw that.
This is fucked up, dude. The world sucks.
The world sucks. Of
And
course, the
it's-
world sucks in a million ways.
And it's not good that we're further
should
feeding
say.
into it with more negative stuff.
Well, yeah, what you're saying
I
is true. I think, I feel like you got to be positive because positivity has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And positivity isn't always the easiest thing to do, but you got to be positive. You got to be hopeful and optimistic, I think. If you aren't going to do that, it's not going to come from outwards. Like the world kind of sucks.
The world kinda
Nothing's going to
sucks.
make you be positive. Cuz you know what you have to do in real life is like you have to go to the doctor and then not have enough money to pay for the doctor, and you have to work every day 8 hours, and then you have to come home and be fucking tired and not have enough energy to do anything once you get home. It's like,
Yeah.
where do you have room to be positive in that? I don't know. So I feel like it's fun to joke about things that are in real life, but not like, I don't know.
Not in a way that where the punchline
Sorry.
is that it's shitty.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's what I like about Smiling Friends, is that there will be crazy, scary people, and the world is chaotic and fucking horrifying, but these guys are still just going around trying to make people smile, and it's all just positive.
Yeah.
And it's like, they actually live in such a horrible, scary world, but every day, they go around, and their job is to make people happy, and people are upset for pretty valid reasons, but then they just try to cheer them up. Fucking dump him! Mag dump him.
Ugh.
The millennials had their fun being edgy and upset, and it's not like there aren't cool things in Rick and Morty, and I mean, like, Family Guy isn't that cool just generally, but there are cool things in Family Guy. And that's not even millennials though, because millennials are in their like 40s now.
Yeah.
I think millennials are the ones making positive stuff, at least with like Smiling Friends. Those guys are millennials.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, is that a bug? I feel like we gotta be positive, and I feel like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
I like that Smiling Friends is a positive show. That's something that does stand out about Smiling Friends, and I hope to make stuff that is positive. And it's like, I'm poking fun at how scary and horrible the world is, but I'm never like, this is cool, this is okay, this is funny.
This
It's
is the
look at how
reality.
scary and bad this is. But then also, I love people, and I care about people, and I want people to be happy.
Yeah.
You should save.
The world is ugly, but there's also beauty to be found in it.
Yeah.
Like, the world will always be ugly because ugly people are in control of everything.
Well, the world is just chaotic and horrible and scary and evil all the time, and it always has been and always will be. But we can figure out where we are right now, and then try to move forward from that. There you go. You made progress.
Nezumi testing. This is
Some
where...
kind of weeb shit.
What the fuck?
Nezuko testing.
Dude, am I just gonna find my dog in a hospital bed getting his balls ripped out?
Is the whole thing a neutering metaphor?
Metaphor for neutering dogs?
Yeah. I did see a pancake vision one time. I did see, like, it was like the feathers and stuff were there, but it had been perfectly ran over by a car.
Yeah.
And there wasn't even necessarily blood, but it was like, it was just squished down into like a flat, like, cartoon pancake.
It was
It was like perfectly squished.
Yeah.
It was really upsetting.
It was.
But it was really funny at the same time. Because it was just... It looked like a joke.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was real.
Oh, retinal scan failed. Okay, I need to bring like an eyeball there or something.
I think you figured out the
This
game.
game is becoming a granny-like.
It is. I feel like all these horror games eventually develop and devolve into granny likes.
Oh, there's a dead
Okay.
guy.
Here you go, Jonathan. Now you can play.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Shoots the dead guy.
You should shoot.
I just
him.
wanted to make sure you wouldn't get him. This guy got his leg chopped clean off.
That's the
Hello.
first dead guy we've seen, I think. Well, no, you did see the guy at the very beginning.
Oh fuck!
What was that?
Showing the fucking version of it. I can't get out of here. The holes are full of them. They're
What if the
worshiping.
game's just out of date?
They're worshiping Piccinini's messed up pet. They swarm around just like the rats. Ben, what would you do if you were walking downstairs from our apartment building and you just saw this guy in the hallway?
I would freak the fuck out. I would probably run out and call the police. And be like, sorry boss, I can't come into work. I found a dead guy in my building.
Yeah. And then you call the police. You call the police and
Yeah.
you're waiting outside for them to arrive to show them the body, and then
Then what happens?
you arrive to the scene of the crime and you see that the body just isn't there anymore. It disappeared.
There's no trace.
There's no trace of it. Can I pick up the dead body? Oh my god, I can. Oh, but I'm so slow. Eyeless bot. What the fuck?
What?
I'm so confused. I'm like freaked out right now. This is creepy. This is some creepy pasta like EXE shit. I'm gonna get jump scared here in a sec. Oh, no. Debug log. Ups descriptor missing. Dude, I can like rotate his body kind of.
Yeah, kind of. He gets rotated around a little.
He's like walking. Maybe I could use him with the reticle thing.
It's not.
It's open.
It's open.
Close the door. Oh fuck.
Just keep going. Okay, I don't think they're following. Yes, they are. Keep going. Okay.
All this for a fucking dog, dude.
Oh, like a corgi, a little corgi. I hate corgi.
No, I hate my corgi. This is the story of.
You're here! Just about time we were talking about you. I thought your dog got killed
I can
by
pet
the
my
animal
dog.
that split him in half.
Is this my service? Is this my service animal?
Yeah, it is.
Aw,
Because you're going through your therapy, and this is your dog to be with you in your therapy.
he's supporting me. He just brought me like a little
I think
fetus.
he brought you, a little beef jerky fetus.
He gave birth to a little beef jerky fetus.
It's kind of beautiful.
What are you thinking?
Oh. Dude, I think...
What the fuck? I just got him back!